Kolkata and then to Guwahati for the second test match. But for the moment, we're all in attendance here for the start of day 2 of this test match. South Africa with their innate connection with Kolkata. India love playing here. So does Shubman Gill, who started his career playing here in franchise cricket. It's day 2 of this IDFC First Bank Test Series. Why do you like round the wicket?
Leg stump. And if he goes on...
Quite of the middles. KL Rahul, the players in this team going past Jadeja's.
Quite nicely played, soft hand is what he will be aware of.
Landmark.
The bat, it's like the elegance we saw from him when you're heading towards 100 or 200 wickets.
Not number 10.
Nimal Zoiza was, I think, well, because it was a captain, of India at the time. Wait.
Oh, okay. Did you notice
the High Court end is where Keshav Maharaj is.
Oh, okay.
I feel like you're in control of it, which tells you, almost suggests that you need. He's operating quite outside of shot that he doesn't possess, or one that he does.
The boundary at third.
You feel the luck to have, and it's for the reverse sweep in a test match anyway. So it's like, let them try and play that shot because you've only got 159 on the ball.
Fraught with peril with Mulder that they had for the left-hander.
So that could also be playing on his mind.
Could also be a hangover from bowling in the nets to his own.
2 for 1. Since he's bowling to the left-hander, just stumbled on. Apparently, it was only 4.3%. They've played in recent times. They've played Bangladesh. They've
particular, I can remember the Test series. It was used a lot in Pakistan. They're in anchor as well, so they're going to have to.
They're doing quite the rounds of the subcontinent.
PK, who sweeps out.
Oh. Tell you what, he's played this well. He had a length, yes, so he had a little bit of time at back to make sure. At that stage, he was in, which meant it was softer hands.
No line, no line.
But if you batted 50 balls, then you played the first 50.
Yeah, I mean, Zorzi, Markram was so key in the test arena. Get through to him nicely. 43 for 1.
But decided to get on the pull ball, probably. Funny ball.
It's although he's shaking, I think also a real bonus for him. Have a look here. Yeah, I think, have you ever had that when your hand
got me there and didn't feel the hand for a. Where did that come from?
No, don't worry, I'll leave.
Oh, wow. Replay, you can have a look. All he wanted. They bowled a good ball, put a bit of a doubt, pull one fielder in front. Have a look at this hit. But the next ball, easy single.
Been outside the line. See if you can pick up a wicket. 46 for 1.
Saturday morning, the weekend beckoning.
Back points. They felt that he was getting. And if you do points, and we'll have a look at that with the bit on the front foot, so much more. Now that has actually helped him to.
Maybe okay, but I've been really impressed. And Connor's
in terms of cricket is probably post, or rather given him a lot. He tends to go too square, and that's when he on tough pitches, tough conditions. Even against some games when the pitch was doing all sorts, and he was runs coming from there, 49 to be precise.
Because he's not out in. I want the no replacement. I think there should be a replacement.
Something else. He was told you're now going to be India's number 5, number 6. Then suddenly he was pulled out, but thereafter he's just settled down in that role.
Him out of his crease. I think that's what says an element of risk to it. They need a fast. And I like it.
I think he's also a lot happier.
Spending time with her. So that's the most. Just can't wait to go over on the line. Easy singles given away. See, I can see long off.
And I think sweeping, it's also quite
Shot in your arsenal that you always play. For example, should you try and use it if they don't have it as. Then it's
concussion subs are now part of the game. So he'll get a couple. So Rish's 50 comes up for India, but he's the game. Or should you have a like-for-like replacement?
He was the New Year's Test match, Pakistan, and for 4 days he couldn't play, and it doesn't make. And people would say, okay, but your match referee is going to. Conclusion, yes, he's not meeting his gust, but it doesn't make sense that a team for fun of doing it. Test cricket, there mustn't be a replacement, but brand of replacement if someone gets injured.
Surprised if you get that very soon.
I mean, even whether it be football or rugby, it makes for a better contest if you've got.
"13 runs in 7. That will race away. It's hit the. So finally a shot. Pantu.
Good morning, gentlemen. No boundary for a while. Fielding by Bjorn Mulder to save the.
The batters aren't able to predict what during the entire runs were scored, and today too it's got. Yeah, Harsha was tough. How good he has been for South Africa, how good he against India. It's been tough.
Indian one. That's his natural talent for. It's the first innings that will count on this sizable lead in that first innings.
To bundle out the World Test champions, have a good first hour.
13 runs.
We were talking about that, and Washi's been leaving every time I've seen him do it. It's just surprising.
Surface like this. Dave. World Cup for the T20 World Cup first time. Find the fence. 50 putt.
Ago, this time around he's managed to, but this time around Washington Sundar.
Bowlers, the mindsets. Where MS Dhoni went to, so chances of the ball spinning back and hit our sense.
I remember the conversation may have been, look to hit me. He did it with lesser bowlers. I think that was genuinely, it's a skill in its own.
Genius. He's a great fast bowler.
We have a go at it and it flies over the slip.
Risty. Talent against the spin. So single to end the.
The first one turned, didn't hit the bat. The has to make the long walk back. The slip. Good bowling, good.
The one over, he got a couple to purchase himself playing.
Gets one to turn. To Shubman Gill.
I was a bit.
First bounce playing mainly in white ball cricket, but
But he executed it brilliantly. Period of time, maybe didn't loosen.
Yes, he looking to play that shot.
time for me to get into the thick of things.
And you can get the confidence, very, very sure that the ball's not going to be turning. So will come at the pad, so the angle is at...
There's the round. Try to use his feet a couple of times. This time, pull.
Test cricket coming to Kolkata. There, spun right past them. Africa be happy or India be happy?
You can see that he doesn't to the leg side at all. See, he hasn't gone to the leg. It is very rare that the ball is going.
For middle stump, he was
But he kind of should have been a little bit more leg side. He could be issues.
So I don't know.
Could be a wicket keep.
Aiden Markram didn't see that one opportunity. South Africa lets it go.
Goes straight past. Probably a bit unsighted.
Edge for a 6. 100 comes up for India.
He's just had an escape. He read the bowler would be getting, and he knows that he's bowling.
The difference between Rishabh Pant and the... But that's what makes him so special.
You want to be there to take the catches coming.
It's going to be... Is he going to do a same against Ashir? He doesn't shy away from... Turn, Kyle Varane probably...
Then Maharaj is 88 kilometers. This one is 78.
Beaten this ball.
As it went through there, well past the end.
Oh, the Maharaj gets the wicket. Is waiting. The umpires are having a...
So that's
TV
what
umpire
Rahul...
Yeah. Yeah.
But they've got another wicket. And India... Sundar, then Shubman Gill going off with a sin. 9 for 3. Ama. No surprise at all. That's the reaction. The key is don't...
The sweep becomes a very foot outside the line when you're looking to...
So Rishabh Pant. They're worried, not for a second.
Play the numbers game here. And he's not long gone, but once he's decided, he gives you a chance.
There's 5 fielders ringing the boundary. Will go to the boundary. Out to bat. He's 25 of...
He's special. He plays. He's on that track and...
Off, brought the pacer on.
Massive wicket this for South Africa. This is bang on the money. Not much room to strike this for South Africa.
Intentions are very clear. Amyara plus footwork. Drew, good body, good positive body.
What an interesting session we've had.
I love the way that Rishabh cleared the boundary a couple times.
So anything will take some getting. Just keep it in the right areas.
Have put on just 6 runs, Sean Pollock. And
Important wicket of...
we saw what he did as soon as he walked after lunch. As
against the short ball in the... Dhruv Jurel scored a century.
Offside. And the...
Either it's too full, and this one... No, when he
acts as a fulcrum. A heaping praise, he gets the wicket.
Confirm that it has 100%.
Catch, bowler's feet checked, it's a fair delivery. Roll it right through.
Pretty convincing, that catch. You don't lose for 14. India, 153 for 5. Be interesting by his signal.
he was standing there.
That fly.
We saw Bumrah, how effective he was. This is an example of exactly where he needs to be for the batters. Bit of puff of dust as it...
Fingers goes up. Umpire's taken his time.
TV umpire to director, we have a clear review. Clearly pad first, ball tracking coming now. On screen, signal now.
India 171. Goes up. Kuldeep down the leg side.
Goes down leg, a little unlucky by Carl Verheyen. Down the leg side. Pull deep go.
Naman in the middle of a good spell. Mid-on.
A late sprint, just about in.
Chin sink at it. There's no chance. Deep.
And this is the boundary. Very much. Yeah, at Eden Gardens.
That's Shiraz.
Off the back foot. It's not enough pace.
Washington Sundar played some of them. Not as easy on this surface, but I think that'll be the...
What I like from South Africa is the field and fours. Oh! Yeah, a better go away with a sore finger.
We're talking about that release and the revs.
It's hard to come by at this stage.
Drag down. It just gives you that extra time. Rocks back quick.
So 184 for 7. Match like this, his hand to it, otherwise that would have gone.
Yeah, it's brilliant fielding, and you would think it would have been Siraj was still on strike. Game goes on, it's going to be a look.
Is
Stairs as to how many deliveries that hit the stump tail enders as well. We saw a brilliant one from Bruce, an important one.
if Shubman Gill doesn't come out with bat.
Ball. This is exactly what Sean putting into the stumps. Very subtle.
Pitch to what was present in the...
You've got to check if he was an opportunity goes to ground.
Jasprit Bumrah, if he does come out, Akshay Patel is at the other end. Can he just block?
Takes just...
Runs through for the single in his spot. Looking classy at number 11. And Akshar Patel's on strike. 10, 15 runs in an over, which...
Looks a good crowd today as well.
You feel like there's not that many in, but as you say,
From Akshar Patel's point of view, is good ball. Gets a top edge out India for 189.
knowing that he wanted to try and free up, Janssen's got massive hands. He won't drop the 5, and they've managed to bowl them out. No doubt they'll feel still in this contest.
To come up to tea time on day 2. Restricting them.
Teams have played at one stage 146 deliveries, and then suddenly one
Week was Simon Harmer, 4 for 30.
Pretty tight test match this, South Africa.
Right, so context of 150, 180.
Yes, and I think Padikkal will be coming in as a handy. It'll be interesting to see whether it will be interesting to...
Going to finish as probably one of the... What South Africa will be looking to do is try and... Rickleton. And I have no...
He's used to bowling. Remember, he gave 25 runs. To try and get a couple of wickets, maybe more. Can play great shots. Just waits for a little bit of runs. It's beauty from Bumrah.
Came in and just moved a tad.
From here, Bumrah and Siraj. So I think maybe the out boundary score. Thinking nothing is happening with the ball.
It's going to be a bit of a test for Rishabh on this catch. He's got to have fielders in positions where the catches can be.
Pad and the thigh pad. Never a good feat.
139.
What does he have? In conditions. Ravichandran.
In his home thinking.
Imaginary ball, one finger on. Right, he's got the left hander now. Slip it. Just keep it tight, says. Danger man number 1.
He's a real good nicely and slightly.
Not taking the review.
Low, but he must have got a little there. Squatting on the batter, no chance
Of the bat.
No one could have. I love the ball to come and just the first straight away, and the next one.
Now easy runs. This will be a big.
What, of course, that little blow will width that he gets, and ball to come along slightly.
Nine wickets LBW. So
They seem to go onto the back foot. They don't seem to get the feel that this is going to be short.
And to go more on the front foot. For example, if you just invented to protect the front pad.
A bit more.
loss. Excellent little graphic. And the bowls and LBWs.
Ideally, in a pitch like this, most of it on the stump area where you can look to 5 dismissals almost after.
Little under edge for
Lesser, but ideally, I think around upward. If you
major absences. Rahul 4, there's a story there.
now.
We're always told growing up, if you play a little bit,
Forced him back. He choked more off the back foot than the.
he bowled that about. Got a grimace. Has been cleared.
Pulls it quicker. It's on the stumps. Tempted because Rickelton was on strike for 1 in the 7th over. And it's
Right, he'll be wondering where. But this game is just
spin and maybe bounce. It gives you always the best of strategies.
little contributions. Didn't go on to.
Against it, and rightly so. Mulder being one of them. Batted really nicely yesterday. Up against. But not able to kick on for the opening wicket for South Africa.
Now, batters sometimes prefer their wrists.
Chappell always used to say this is round matter to judge length, and that will trickle away for 4. 5 now. Yeah. Mine at forward shot leg brought a wicket, and Jari.
He's looking to duck. Came out to field. He was always what has enabled him to recover. 25 for 2.
Immediately. A good run in the last 3 years. Temba Babu.
Batting routines.
Yeah, they're deliberating.
The line of the off-stumps is very good.
By boundary options.
Feeling right now. Oh, silly point.
Glove on the shoulder.
The bowler has gone up. Rishabh Pant
What must be pounding out of your chest.
moving pretty fast. LBW to by Dhruv Jurel of the bowling of from the high court end. It's not the end.
Always a trick up his sleeve to the game. People tend to think he's only going to.
Well, sometimes that's the joy, isn't it? To such bowlers. South Africa now, or the Marshalls and the Garners had the upper hand after dismissing. Just come off an over.
He bowls in the regular centres.
In the red ball format. And India have their third.
And on the reed edge, but getting his hands into a lovely... It's as good as it gets.
And smart work with the gloves.
To work your game plan out as quickly. Hewitt, was it glove on? Is now on his way.
This pitch shows the completely...
Oh, well, we have to get past it. And see just hitting the glove. 3 wickets very quickly. For 2, 44.
Tristan Stubbs comes to the... But it's been a rush. Have to have his wits about me. He's quickly on to you. It's not a big...
This is where it's just not about...
attacking. There's no easy singles up there.
So just before tea, Kuldeep Yadav bowled that one. However, he brought on Jadeja from the same end. Keeper standing in gully is quite a challenge. Very good at it.
Going to struggle. It's not going to be... Well, he's not scared to just take it straight down the ground. Fly on the wall, listening to the selection meetings. It damaged his shoulder. Flaws at all, but it's a boundary.
Pretty rigged off stump. Go for it. Plenty of hope.
If he does top edges, it kind of has the risk. And so that men positioned on the fence. And they'd all throw those. And that has stood up.
You need your share of luck on this surface.
And this is an example.
Pick the length up quickly. Would get the placement right.
The bowler won't try.
I've been getting on this one. What on Tristan Stubbs' face says he did. They picked up their fifth.
Like Bumrah did in the first inning. We've seen a lot of action today, this crowd.
Yeah, I like this. In fact, the review, and nowadays they've become out. It's going to stay that thing. It's a tough one. You know, it's a tough.
But maybe there's a chance coming. Right, what happened? Yeah. It's not. It does not.
Just this camp, you can see it on their faces to play. South Africa.
Was done in. He's got the longest.
Okay, just roll that through. Coming up now. Decision to not out. Stand by. On.
The innings.
I'm not going to just stick around and smash one over deep mid wicket.
Where wickets have fallen. Kuldeep is confident, and even if it hits him on the body, there's a chance.
Reaching out. On screen.
Like it was going to be a big shot. And
See Rishabh Pant from. Really striking.
And now he's got a wicket. Well done. One big sweep.
it went bat. It was a wonderful take by KL Rahul.
So
Comfortably over the top of the bails. Foul. You're on your knees. Yes, take.
pace.